Today on the channel from AEW Unmatched Series 2, MJF. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unmatched Series 2 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got a guy that's no stranger to the AEW line so far. We're talking about MJF, possibly, arguably, a lot of people would say the #1 heel in the business today of wrestling, of course. The baddest of the bad, the ones the fans love to hate. Unless you're in Long Island, of course. He's just a hero there, or you're a big fan of the Rosie O'Donnell show from back in the day, as we all know. But the MJF figure is here. Another MJF. A lot of people are saying we don't need this one. It's way too soon. I do agree with that. This one at least gives us a little bit different in a robe, so we'll see what that adds to the character. But we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. We'll compare it to another MJF AEW figure of the past. So let's take a look at the packaging first. Old MJF, old Maxwell Jacob Friedman. There he is, a glamour shot in the corner. An interesting robe here, an interesting face. I don't like how the head's kind of tilted up. It looks a little strange in the package. He, of course, comes with a microphone. Really, his signature accessory, I think, at the end of the day, a lot of times. He loves talking on the microphone about every week. We got 2 extra hands with him. We'll dive in to see what's going on with that. But usual packaging we've seen in the past with Unmatched Series 2, the beautiful silver at the top, the AEW logo, you got the blue background, all that fun stuff. On the back, AEW, you got the little glamour shot there. He's number 14, Series 2. And then we got the R on the side and the bottom. What does it spell? We'll never know. AEW. And then on the back, got the big glamour shot of him in the ring. Got his autograph right there. So nice. I heard he actually signed every single one of these. Yes, it's true. That's what I've heard. Cross-sell down below. We got all the rest of AEW Unmatched Series 2. We got Sting, of course, MJF, Wardlow, Santana, Ortiz, and Ty Conte. Oh, baby. There it is. Got the whole set. All right, let's dig in. Let's see what's going on with the old MJF. Let's see what he's up to. No fuss with this one, if you can believe it. No fuss at all. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes there's no fuss. Not always fuss. See you later. See you later. There it goes. Better than you. Okay, there it is. MJF, plastic prison. There it is. All right, pop him out. Hand. Microphone. There it is. And there it is. Whoa! We lost the head. The head popped right off. There it is. See you later. I can see that happening more and more with these Jazwares figures. Man, they are tight in that plastic. I get it. They're kind of molded in. They don't move around that way. You don't have to use twist ties, things like that. But I think we're going to see some paint scuffage getting the figures out, and I think you're going to see heads pop off like that. So a little of this, half dozen of that, it seems like. But we got the MJF here, and it looks like MJF, of course, still has a little bit of that zombie grayish pale, not pale, but grayish skin tone. You guys know what I mean. We've seen that with the AEW Jazwares figures in the past. It's just like it needs a little bit more color to the skin tone. Still, it's way better, infinitely better than Series 1, which everybody was too pale. So they're still working, I think, some characters to get it just right. I think that's a fair assessment. A nice robe as far as MJF goes. I just don't like the, was it Burberry or something? Is that the pattern of his scarf and stuff? I just don't like that pattern on this. It feels forced. It feels weird, but at the same time, I get it. It sticks with his gimmick and stuff, but it's not like an iconic Ric Flair robe. This is not what this is at all. Greg Hammer Valentine, a lot of guys that have classic robes over the years. It's not quite robe season. As you guys all know, we're in the thick of cape season right now. So it's not quite robe season. But MJF, he doesn't care. He marches to the beat of his own drum, as we all know. But it's got the MJF on the side. We talked about the color patterns, the black, and then Better Than You on the back. To me, you have to display him with this robe, especially if you have some of his prior releases, just to point a difference out there. I think that's the smart way to do it. The robe has got Polly Pocket style. Let's see how hard it is to get off. This one, I think, might fight me more than the Sting, let's say. Oh, there it is. Comes right off. Not terrible. Not the worst thing to get off. But, man, then he's all ready to go. He looks like he's, I don't know, he's all plasticed up on the arms. It looks like he's getting ready to stick himself inside of a cow like they do, you know. He looks like he's going to do that, but I don't think so. I don't think that's the purpose of these, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Pull that plastic off. It's all about protecting the figures, but when I see stuff like this, I'm like, okay, I feel like I should leave this on because are you telling me that if I take this off, I put the robe back on, when I take the robe off a year later, it's going to be all stained? Is that what Jazwares is telling me? That makes me a little bit nervous. If I get this hand out, there it is. Perfect. All right, come on. There it is. All right, hands are out. Oh, geez, we still got plastic on the waist as well. Easy fix, just pull it out of the waist, and away you go. So now he's cleaned up. He's ready to go. He is the MJF, of course. You really got to get his head the right way, because if you put it like this, he's just got a weird look to him. Just looks very strange, but he does got a lot of movement, a lot of back and forth movement on this head. So that's interesting. So you can kind of almost Red Rooster walk with him. So it's got a lot of movement there. All the typical articulation we've seen before. Got his nice lion tattoo on his bicep. Not the best life choice decision, I don't think, on that one. Got the little tattoo on the side. Not sure about that one either, but hey, it's his body. He can do what he wants. Get his own tattoos. Elbow-wise, this is the loosest one of the set we've come across so far, and we're going to compare it to another MJF here, and I want to compare the elbows. I think they just did a lot of reuse here, which makes sense. Get the most out of your molds. I understand that. MJF on the back of the tights, got the red kind of lions going on. Black knee pads. I said the articulation's all the same. It truly is just MJF here. The extra hands we get, very interesting. So we get both right hands here. And they both have that Battle Bowl ring going on there. So he's got the ring on both hands. So choose your own adventure. You want a fisted one? You want an open one? What do you want? You can choose your own adventure. We got the AEW microphones. We've got these in the past as well. A little smaller. I think they should make these just a hair bigger. That's my interpretation of these. You guys let me know what you think. But it slides right in that hand. So he's got a hand holding there. I'm going to put this fist on. I'm just getting it over with. He should have a fist. You guys know me. Everybody should have at least one fist. He's got the ring going on. Fairly good figure as far as MJF goes. Then we get the other one out. We've got this one, the most recent MJF. A little boot difference here. You have MJF on the boots here, nothing here. It's basically 100% repaint going on here. Just a few differences. No paints on the boots. He's got the forearm painted on these. He's got wrist tape on this one. Same elbow pad, but you got a little design on this new elbow pad. The face head sculpt I thought was the exact same, but it is different. I think I do prefer the old head sculpt a little bit more. Something about this one is just a little bit off, but it's both MJF. You can both tell who it is. Definitely different hair colors going on. He's got more of a textured beard here, more of just a flat painted beard here, more of a brownish hair here, more of a, I don't know, a blondish hair almost like red highlights on the top too, which is very interesting. But besides that, it is the same. It's a little different sculpt, I guess. The lips are definitely different on these. It looks like he has lipstick in both of them. But very, very interesting. MJF, I don't know. I've seen him be a peg warmer, and then I've seen him run off the shelves pretty quick. I feel like in this set, he will be the peg warmer, because he's the one we've had the most of, and I think people maybe already have a couple MJFs that they're not in a rush to get this one. Got to think Sting's going to fly off the shelf first, and I'm not sure. You never know how the female figures are going to act, but MJF, I don't think he will be the most popular of this set. I think that's a fair assessment we'd all agree on out there. But an interesting one. If you're an MJF fan, if you're a hardcore MJF fan, you need this. I think the addition of the robe is going to make a lot of people that maybe wouldn't have got it and otherwise get it just for the robe. So that's a smart move on Jazwares' part, is a business decision. So there's MJF. Any thoughts from you guys out there? Let me know in the comments. Not my favorite in the set. I'm just going to call it out. And at the end of the week, of course, we're going to rank this whole set from my top to bottom. I can tell you right now, he's not going to be at the top. I'll tell you that. But we'll see. We'll dig into that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. Make sure you like this video. You've made it this far. You might as well give it a little thumbs up. And then, of course, SirPaul64 on Twitter is where you're going to find me. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And, of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Support the channel. Pick up a t-shirt. So there it is for the MJF. I am the JKP. I'll see you guys all real soon.